All right, I am so excited to be here with the cast of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I've been needing to talk to y'all for a good while because season 4, was it just me or was that epic? Was that an epic season?
Yes.
Slightly.
It was epic.
It was epic. So what made this season, season 4, what made it so much more epic than the other ones or darker? What was going on in this season compared to the other ones?
More Natalia.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Definitely
Even got
made
your-
it darker.
Definitely made it darker. And you got your own spin-off, Slingshot, right? Congratulations on that. And you're a series regular.
Yeah.
Oh! Well, that's awesome. So Clark, so you are the heart of the show, I would say.
Really?
Well, yeah, you pulled together not only this
I
team.
think Ming is the heart of the show.
Well, you bring the troops together, right?
Okay,
Right.
thank you. We'll go
And
with
you
that.
brought the
Yeah.
Avengers together. You brought Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. together.
Yeah.
How do you do it? Because you're leading to some crazy places, and now we're going into space. Like, what's Coulson's magic?
I would have to say that really the writers do it.
Okay.
Because with an incredible amount of guts, they make a season that has 3 separate seasons
Yeah.
in it. It's Ghost Rider, LMDs, the framework, and it's our most successful season ever. And then, boom, they tear it all apart,
Yeah.
start over, and suddenly we're in space
Yeah.
dealing with forces you might recognize from the Marvel Universe. Some of them are blue.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on or where we are. And so somebody has to pull it together. I feel like he's got a pretty spectacular team where
Yeah.
they tend to give him the benefit of the doubt maybe more often than they should. And, you look around at the incredible team he's assembled.
Sure, yeah.
From these guys and Daisy, Simmons, Fitz. I wouldn't mess with us.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I feel safe right now, so thank you right here. Mac, Henry, let's talk about you. You broke my heart all over this season. So you lost your daughter twice, right?
Yes.
How were you able, what pulled you out of there? What was that last thing to pull you out of there, out of the framework?
The love of Yo-Yo.
Oh, the love of
yeah.
Yo-Yo.
Oh my
You went over there?
But
Like a yo-yo?
well, just like a yo-yo, meta. But here's the thing: is anybody ever really gonna be happy? I mean, do we think that's gonna happen?
The life of a superhero.
The life of the superhero, yeah.
The life of a superhero.
Right, yeah.
Well, right now, we're in space.
Whoa!
Space.
Space. Yeah. So anything can
How
happen.
happy can you be in space?
Well, that's what. You know what? And I have this thing like, are you allowed to be happy because you're superheroes and you're saving the world? Just think about that one.
Our job is tough.
It's
It has
tough.
a real emotional
Yeah.
toll. And we don't get to form really normal families.
Right.
But I got to say, we've become a real family of
You
our
really
own.
are,
And
yeah.
I definitely think there's some moments where we kind of look at each other like, seriously?
Yeah.
Now this?
And you get
That's,
that.
We're going to fight that? And it's just our weird job. And
Yeah.
I think we find a lot of laughs, and we find a lot of ways to feel the love.
Sure. Yeah.
But, I don't think people really want to tune into the one where we're like,
Yay,
go out
we're
and
just
get an
skipping.
hamburger
Yeah.
and tell jokes.
Well, you did get a hamburger for a minute, and then that got
Right.
crushed to the
Yeah.
end, right? I was
See,
like,
see what happens? I mean, we try to eat, we try to do something normal, and
that's even out there.
No.
So speaking of normal, a lot of things that were not normal, had a very interesting arc this season. We saw LMD May, we saw Hydra May, we saw Souped Up Adrenaline May, which was my favorite. Which one was your favorite to play around with, and what one would you want to go back to?
I mean, I always like to be the real May.
Yeah.
But it was, wonderful to be able to have all these challenges. And I think what was so great about doing the framework
Yeah.
is that it brought all our characters into another sort of mental state.
Sure.
But instead of it just being a dream and you can forget about it, it still, I think, haunts each of our characters.
Yeah.
And it takes, there's a lot of residual
Sure.
effects and guilt of being like Hydra May.
Oh,
So, but I kind of enjoyed being a, the
Right.
bad,
And I got to
bad
say,
May.
the performance she did as LMD May, who was the one LMD
that was aware.
that was self-aware
Yeah.
and had May memories and didn't know she was an LMD,
Yeah.
and gave her this strange 2 personalities fighting against each other. One of whom had enough regular May that she recognized that
Yeah.
Coulson wasn't himself.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Saved everyone else.
from that
And
moment he
yet,
walked
wait,
through
let's
the
not
door.
forget the kiss, though.
Yeah, can we talk about the kiss heard around the world?
Linda.
And you finding out
Yeah.
about that kiss, and I love how Coulson was trying to keep it a secret and keep it very, will there be another shared bottle of whiskey in the future, do we think?
At this point, I think we've moved beyond the whiskey.
Okay.
Hell
All right.
no.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Okay.
Well, and Coulson, he kissed the LMD, and it was a really effective, skillful LMD, but he just could tell it wasn't the
he
same magic
knew.
as the real thing.
That's kind of really beautiful.
That's right.
And that makes me frightened because anytime it gets really beautiful, things get gutted. So,
That's true.
Yeah.
oh man, yeah. And so, do you see this future with you and Mac? You're going to continue going forward?
I hope so.
You hope so.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's a lot of love.
I
There's
think
lots to
so.
explore.
I see
Yeah.
this.
His heart is broken, and you can just get right in there.
Exactly.
Piece of pie
Everyone
together,
wants to
yeah.
see their children.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness!
Well,
yes.
there we are. Well, fantastic.
Hey,
I want to meet our
Okay,
children.
not
too.
that kind of show. You want to see the little babies there too.
Yeah.
This is going in a different direction than I thought it would. Well, on that note,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the next generation.
Well, there it is. Let's get to the writer's room right now. Well, on that note, let's send you guys off to the writer's room to work on that. And my heart still needs mending. I want to talk to more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If only I could make them appear.